Look, I just sent you a friend request.
There's a newfound brotherhood in the city of Richmond.
No, seriously, set that up with your attorney because I'd love that.
Richmond business owner Marquise Rose and Richmond police officer Christopher Shore formed a friendship 4 days ago during protests in the city.
Something told me just to show the world, get on Facebook and show them all of the issues that happened that night. I'm in my home city, downtown Richmond, Virginia.
Rose says he made his way to Lombardy Street.
This is where they broke into the Starbucks,
where several stores have been looted and damaged.
But then you got people that do stuff like this. This is not protesting.
So I just went up and just struck up a conversation with him. The way that it works is we will operate off what they call a continuum of force, okay?
Rose says once the conversation started, his views began to change.
As we began to talk, the audience came around and we was just still having conversation. And I was like, wow, every officer is not the same.
And it was great because they asked all these direct questions. What our use of force policy was, what restraining techniques we use.
His video, recorded on Facebook Live, reached thousands of people and was shared hundreds of times.
We already don't do chokeholds. We already don't do a maneuver that puts our knee on somebody's neck. We already police each other, as in if we see an officer getting upset or is getting emotional on the scene, we remove them from that.
Every officer is not a bad officer. And I want people to know that, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, whatever color, but at the same time, there are some bad officers out there. And those officers need to be identified, removed from the streets, or as we say, retrain officers with people like Officer Shore, hopefully can train them.
Both men want the community to know that it's possible for police and the people they serve to communicate and understand one another better.
We need more brotherhood.
Absolutely.
And I know he's a Caucasian male and I'm an African-American male, but the community starts here. It's not about color, and that's what we need today.
Absolutely.
Now, both men hope their conversation can spread across the country and encourage other communities to do the same. Meanwhile, several localities here in Virginia have had law enforcement join their protest. Working for you tonight in Richmond, I'm Matthew Fultz, CBS 6 News.